Mania. Are we starting?
Hi. Nice counting. I like that. Are we live? Okay, it's truth. Okay, hi. My name's Mark Thomas. Welcome to Never Mind the Boxes. We're in Vinyl Decision Record Shop, Taipei, Taiwan. I'm here with my good friend Joe and my not too bad friend Duffy. And what we do each week is we unpack a box and we talk about the contents. We've got a couple of hundred boxes here that have been sitting around for up to 15 years. And we talk about the music inside. And that's it. But today's surprise. A bit of a preamble. First time I ever met Joe, probably not that long ago. I'd say 6 years ago.
Something.
And we were at Commune A7.
Yeah.
Do you remember Commune A7?
Of course, yeah.
Where we had the alley cats outside.
Yeah.
And
Remember the first time we met?
That was the first time we met. And it's just this loud kind of New York, Northeastern American voice was just quack, quack, quack in the background. And then I got introduced to you as Joe.
Handsome.
Come on, it's funny.
Incredibly handsome.
Handsome.
And I was playing music.
Dashing,
And the song I was playing that me and you kind of, hate to say this word, bonded over.
Grant Green.
Marquee Moon by
Oh,
Television.
was it? Oh, Television.
And
That's
it's
right.
the first time you
That's
said,
right.
I've never heard this song before. It's
Oh, yeah.
fucking great.
That's
Really good.
right.
And then you went off and you were drinking your beer. You came back. It's still going. It's still fucking going. This song is amazing. And it does. I mean, it is a song that seems to keep building on itself, almost in a jazz-like ritual of keep reinventing itself.
Yeah.
So as a preamble, that was how I first met Joe, and it was talking about Television's amazing debut album, Marquee Moon. And
Yeah,
they never
such a good
really
album.
topped it. I think they did a second.
Did they even
possibly.
do it?
They did another. The next one was called, I think, called Adventures. Had a similar cover but red. Whereas the Marquee Moon was the blue one.
I had never heard of the band before.
No,
And I didn't realize how significant they were at
amazing.
CBGBs
Oh,
and
the
that whole
lot.
thing.
In terms of American punk development, they're in the top 5 of influential bands.
And that album, definitely.
Patti Smith
specifically.
and the Ramones and all that bunch, they were right in that mix, and it was that one album. So, present day. What's the lead singer's name?
Of Television? I'm
Yes.
not sure.
Oh no, come on! Damn, I can't believe I've forgotten it. He's
I'm not
on
sure.
the cover doing that.
Yeah.
Tom Verlaine.
Oh, Tom
Oh.
Verlaine.
Tom
yeah.
Verlaine.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving ahead. Sorry about that, Tom. Rest in peace.
A lot of apologies.
Yeah, I spent half
Last
my
week
life
was David
apologizing.
Gilmour.
When you've been married for 32 years, you get used to apologizing. Tom Verlaine died about 2 months ago.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, really kind of big news in the music industry, considering his influence all over modern music. And what they did was they went online, they took his whole record collection, because he was an avid vinyl collector,
Oh, yeah.
and they put his record collection up in a massive auction.
Oh, wow.
2,000 pieces.
Do you get notified of things like this, or did you seek it out, or how do you know that?
I know people in places, Joe.
Okay.
I'm just that guy people go to.
Okay, I believe that.
I wouldn't. But anyway, I saw they were having an auction, and there's this website in New York City, and so I thought I'd go and have a look at what he had in his collection. A lot of jazz, great jazz.
Cool.
Original Blue Notes, a lot of stuff in there.
Cool.
And I checked out the prices, and they were expensive, as you would expect, coming from his personal collection, but not ridiculous. First thing I saw was Oliver Nelson,
Blues in the Abstract Truth.
Blues in the Abstract
Truth.
which is the best title ever of an album.
Yeah, and a great album.
And a fantastic album. And he had a first pressing that would normally sell for $100 and it was on there for $200, which I thought was fair enough. And I was like, wow, okay, the prices are expensive, but not crazy. So I had a quick flick through, and I saw one album that I've been looking for years, and it was normally you're going to be paying about 150 US for it, and they had it on there for 200, and it was Tom Verlaine's personal copy, and I'm like,
Which is pretty cool.
damn, I'm going to buy this.
Cool.
And it's a Brazilian record,
Cool.
and it's by a band called the Tomba Trio.
Never heard of it.
I've
Sounds
got
cool.
several of their albums. They do bossa nova,
Which is great.
right? And very, very influential Brazilian band. So I bought the album, and today it's arrived.
Oh, cool. You just
And
got
it's
it.
unopened, and we're gonna have to open it now.
This is from the Tom
This
Verlaine
is
collection.
Tom Verlaine's his own personal album. It looks like they've just totally gone right through the record there.
Shit. Uh-oh. Wow. It's pretty exciting. You gotta move your beer.
But this album has a
I've given
very.
up
I'll
beer
do it.
moving duties.
I'll do it.
It was noted. Paul does a fantastic
Beer move.
beer moving saves. This is a very, very iconic album. I hope it's there. And it is. Oh my god. So
What's going
this
on?
is the Tamba Trio,
The Tomba Trio. Look at that. What a great cover.
and what this cover looks nothing like this.
Huh.
You've got to see that cover. Try to not get too much reflection because it's an amazing cover.
Is that like in 1970s or what
It's
is that?
very, very early 1970s, as you could probably tell by looking at it.
Yeah, yeah.
And this album was released several years before in Brazil, highly collectible album. But then Boeing, is it Boeing? I don't know. One of the airlines started flying directly from Brazil into New York, and the first couple of flights, they got a free copy of this disc,
Huh.
1970s, and it became highly collectible. And
Wow.
I always wanted one because the cover is just so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's great.
So it's an iconic album and highly collectible because it's very limited edition. That only pressed a couple of thousand, I guess, to give to customers who flew on the plane. And the plane obviously was a DC-10. Totally in love with that.
Have you heard the music before?
I have. It's good. The Tamba Trio were probably considered the pioneer musicians of bossa nova as a group.
Oh, as a group. Huh.
So that's that. That's what I got. And
Wow, that's pretty exciting.
it's quite nice, eh? And then we have
Oh, what's that?
I don't know if you can see it.
A certificate of authenticity or something?
Certificate of
Authenticity. Wow.
from Tom
Tom
Verlaine's
Verlaine.
collection.
Wow, pretty
That's
cool.
quite nice, eh?
Wow, that's super
Yeah.
cool.
So I was.
You
I'm
can
pretty pleased with that.
frame that somewhere.
I kind of don't like framing records unless
No,
they've got a
the
story.
certificate.
Yeah, that would be quite nice to put up. I
It's kinda
guess.
fun.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my little story for today.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good story. That's a great story. Better than your story.
No, I've got a couple of questions for Duffy.
Okay, good.
It's on tangent. No, it's not. It's totally off tangent. Percentage of. Okay, we've got a hat trick in cricket. How many hat tricks have ever been scored in Test match cricket?
It's just music. It's gonna come back to music.
No, not at all. I thought I'd just put you on the spot. Come on, think about it.
How many hat tricks in the history of Test match
Okay,
cricket?
I'm not going to push you on that now. What I'm going to push you on is because I was watching England play a couple of nights ago. Someone was on a hat trick. I can't remember, was it Tongue? He went for the hat trick, but he didn't get it.
Okay.
So he got the first two, but he
Yeah.
didn't get the third.
Yeah.
What percentage of bowlers who have two of the first two will
Right.
get the third? Give me a percentage.
Right. Okay. Out of all the people that have ever got 2 and 2, what percentage of them have gone on to get the third
I need
wicket
a
in the third ball?
percentage. If you're within 5%, I'll give it to you.
I'd say it's about. It's got to be about 10%.
That's not bad, but no winning points there.
Yeah. What is
4%.
I was going to say less than 10%.
Yeah, well, you would have got it. It's about right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you the definitive question quite yet, because I'm just going to tell you our most hated bowler from Australia, the most feared bowler.
Feared. Okay.
Currently playing.
Oh, currently playing.
I would say is Stark.
You would say Stark.
I would say Stark. He has bowled 17 times the first 2 to get a hat trick.
Okay, and he's got a hat trick.
How many's he got?
Oh, I have no idea. I think he's got 1 or 2. Maybe 2.
1 or 2. He's got 0, which I
Oh,
love.
he's got one day. He's got limited over cricket.
Test match.
Only test. Yeah.
Test match.
Yeah.
So he's never got 1.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. That makes me feel good.
Yeah. Final question: how many hat tricks in the history of Test match
God
cricket?
knows, bloody hell. I mean, Test match cricket's been going almost 200 years,
all
around the world.
Yeah.
All different countries playing. I don't know. Let's no idea really. Let's go for 30.
Damn, that was way better than my guess. 49.
Okay.
Well done. I was going. Oh, it's got to be in hundreds.
Oh, it's hard to know. Yeah.
I think you guys just figured out how to shut me up.
Yeah, great.
Talking about hat tricks and cricket.
What about cricket to an American?
Bowlers?
It's like tonight.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, and the first album is Buddy Holly and the Crickets. No, that would be way too. Okay.
So wait. Just give me a 2-second background on the box. Is there any background on it?
It's from, I'm guessing, 5 or 6 years ago. We're going to find a lot of boxes come from 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, why is that?
Think about it.
COVID, you're sitting on a computer, staying home.
COVID.
And you're doing auctions online probably, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So COVID did obviously change the whole way. I was doing a lot of online selling as well then. So I was posting out records, which I hate doing. Because I love the interaction with customers when you're buying and selling.
Yeah.
So I just don't like the whole process of just putting it in the post.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what happened. So okay.
He's entrepreneurial. He's not procedural.
I'll settle for that, whatever it means, and I'll settle for that too.
Is it Bob Dylan? What is that? That is Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Is this your? Would you call this your favorite? I do like 61. I do like this one.
We do not talk about Bob very often.
No.
Considering the amount of influence he's had on the music world, and he's from the quintessential vinyl era. I mean, he was massive in the 60s and 70s, which was the perfect vinyl time. So quickly, Bob Dylan, yes or no?
Some records, the early records.
Understand what I meant by quickly when I said that?
I'm gonna go yes with an asterisk. But
nice.
Oh, big yes.
Big yes. I'm gonna go with a belated yes. I think if you'd asked me 15 years ago, it would have been a nah. But no, I think over time it's a bit like jazz. You have to learn to appreciate it. But
I think because I saw him live a couple times later in life.
Oh yeah.
It just never really sounded great.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of letdown.
His later shows.
I would, you've said that.
I've seen him a few times, and I absolutely loved his weirdness. I quite, and he reinvented.
I get that. Yeah, and again, like I was happy to be there, but it did leave me wanting. It did leave me wanting.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people. He's very divisive. He has been all his life.
which I kind of like that about
I
him.
think that's great.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah,
Any good artists, yeah.
and I do love this particular record. This is one. This would be one of the first ones that I'd go to if you said, "Let's listen to Bob Dylan." I'd probably pick that one.
How did he get on with Joni?
Oh, Joni Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a respect for each other. I read a quote from Bob Dylan about Joni Mitchell the other day. They both notoriously never have anything good to say about any other musicians. He said about her.
I like.
She's the same way. Huh?
He said about her that she had something like a unique sense of rhythm that's all her own, which is like one of the nicest things Bob Dylan could probably say.
Compliment. That's not backhanded. That's
kind of, but that's as good as you get with him.
It's from Bob. So
she said he's overrated, not particularly gifted musically, but she does like him. She likes his wordplay, but she's notoriously like critical as well. Yeah, but they hung out together, and I remember there's a Starbucks that asked Joni Mitchell to do a compilation album for them once, and she put one of his tracks on there.
She played. She sung one of his.
No. She just selected a Bob Dylan track for like a Starbucks compilation for what it's worth, which is "Sweetheart Like You" on the Infidels album.
Wow.
Great song. What's a sweetheart like you doing a dump like this is the chorus. It's a great song.
I only ever listened to Infidels for Joker Man.
I love that song, but then I heard that. I thought, that's brilliant too.
Have you seen Bob Dylan do that on the talk show?
No.
Man.
No.
He plays a punk rock version of Joker Man.
Wow.
It's just insane. It's on one of the Letterman shows or so. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's on Letterman.
It was one of the big talk shows. Look at it. It's just an insane. Anyway, so Bob Dylan. Yeah, good.
Well, that's a good way to start.
Yeah.
What's on there
and it's a Japan pressing. This is. I never quite know if this is a compilation because it does have all the big hits on it.
No, it's not. It's a.
No, it's not a compilation.
What's not a compilation? What do you call it? Favorite Bob Dylan album or albums?
Blood on the Tracks.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's another great one.
And you know how I found that out? I was selling a Bob Dylan very rare Japan pressing to a guy in Europe, and I wrote to him and I said, I'm not really a big Bob Dylan fan, but I hope you enjoy the record. He wrote back, "What? You're not a Bob Dylan fan? I'm the world's biggest Bob Dylan fan." I was like, "Oh, okay, good. I'm glad." I guess lots of people say that. He goes, No. I have the world's biggest vinyl collection of Bob Dylan.
Oh, really?
I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I actually typed this guy's name, and he came up in several forms as, yeah, he has the world's biggest vinyl collection.
You're kidding.
So did he then give you like an album for a really cheap price?
No, but what he did, I wrote to him and said, one quick question. One Bob Dylan album to recommend me that must be the go-to album. He went, easy.
Yeah.
Blood on the Tracks.
Easy.
Yeah.
Well,
Bringing
It All Back Home is a great one as well.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
People say Blonde on Blonde as well.
Yep.
That's good, but Bring It All Back Home I prefer. But Blood on the Tracks is the last 3 tracks on Blood on the Tracks.
Oh my God, it's
just ridiculous. Like those last 3 tracks.
It's crammed with good stuff. Anyway, Bob Dylan, excellent, good. Where are we going next? Okay.
Hot Rocks? No. Oh no.
This is an album I've bought several times before. It's another compilation. Sorry, we do go down the road of a lot of compilations, and it's a compilation called "Have Blues Will Travel."
Is that Nina Simone there? Who's that?
I don't think it's Nina
No,
Simone. It
it's
looks
not.
a little bit like her.
No,
actually,
it's not.
Classically, the Obi gets in the way, as per usual, as to who's on there. So there we go. Actually, Have Blues Will Travel. Have Blues Will Travel, which is actually a fantastic title for an album, and it's bluesy jazz.
Art Pepper, Wes Montgomery, Chet Baker. This is slightly earlier jazz, you know.
Earlier jazz, but it's blues infused jazz, and you can't go wrong with that. And it's a beautiful, probably unplayed Japan pressing. I'm guessing this would have been pressed.
What's
in
the record
70s.
label? Is it RCA? What is it?
It's World Pacific Recordings.
World Pacific. Oh, interesting. Cool.
Bud Shank is a guy that I reckon is really underrated, and it goes a little bit back to the we were talking about Brazilian bossa nova earlier.
Yeah.
Bud Shank is a guy, anybody who's into bossa nova, which is such a fantastic genre. Do you know what bossa nova means?
No, maybe I should, but I don't.
It means new wave.
That's right. Yeah.
And it really was. It changed American music and it changed South American music as well, because they took the American jazz and they incorporated in with the classical Latin music that was going on down there. So, and everybody looks at Stan Getz and Joao Gilberto doing all that Girl from
Ipanema,
all that stuff, which was in the early 60s, I believe. Bud Shank went down there in the late 50s and recorded several albums with a guy called Leonardo Almeida. And please forgive me, anyone who speaks Spanish, for that terrible. But Bud Shank went down there and he recorded an amazing album called Brazilians, which was the first time really a jazz artist gone down there and worked with the Latin artists to create this bossa nova. So Bud Shank's a guy I love dearly.
Great, lively.
Oh my God!
Really colorful music.
How could jazz and Latin not meet in a great place?
Yeah, it really is wonderful. Yeah, it's a great mood setting kind of music too, for sure.
It's going to enhance any party, unless it's like a funeral.
Funeral parties.
A night in Tunisia.
A night in who did that?
Is that Art Blakey?
Art Blakey, yeah. A Night in Tunisia. This is a really weird series. I remember this series.
Is that Blue Note? That's
Blue Note.
Yeah.
They brought out this. They brought out this series in this really kind of boring album cover.
Yep.
And
they're known for these like striking covers. You know that? The Blue Note label. The Blue Note label has these really great striking, a lot of like photography,
beautiful,
the artists, black and whites.
And then they put this out. But I've got a feeling this was a Japan only series of re-releases, repressings. But I would have picked it up because it would have been an incredibly cheap price.
Is Lee Morgan on that? Can you see?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is it Lee Morgan?
Well,
not necessarily. It could be Freddie Hubbard.
It's got all the different guys on each different tune.
Oh
my God! You got Dexter Gordon, Herbie Hancock.
There's your Lee Morgan right there.
Philly Joe Jones.
Yeah.
Jimmy Heath, Freddie Hubbard.
Oh
my God! Yeah, I mean Pepper Adams, Donald Byrd. Wayne Shorter in one of his earliest recordings, Horace Silver. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
But I would have picked it up because I think no one bought this series because the cover was so boring, and it was a re-release. But I know the vinyl in there will be absolutely.
It's great. The names you just listed alone? Yeah, every single one of those, all-star lineup.
Oh my God! I've got no idea what this is, but I was obviously on a bit of a Latin type kick.
I've got this album. I bought it recently.
Really?
Absolutely, one of my favorite things in the whole world.
George Duke.
He's a jazz funk guy who went to Brazil.
Yeah.
Had an amazing time.
Yeah.
Met musicians there. Fell in love with the music, the culture. Enlisted all these.
Album. Oh yeah.
I don't know, but he enlisted all the Brazilians to play with him, and then on this album, and
I bet you this is a great record. Is it great?
Oh, it's so good. Do you know that thing? Brazilian Love Affair is a title track. It's absolutely fantastic.
Dollars. May I get a beer, please?
Yeah, it's jazz funk with a Brazilian.
Speaking of beer, where's Ty?
Oh, he's working for dollars now.
Oh, jeez.
There we have it.
Yeah,
nice.
this looks amazing. I'd really like to hear that, and as well as the other Brazilian.
What a great photo as well, George Duke. He's a guy I don't know much about because it's that jazz fusion area
Jazz funk. Yeah.
that I really don't know a lot about that has really become popular in the last
jazz funk
5 years.
Yeah, especially right now, Japanese jazz funk.
Yeah.
It's a sort of like, you
But
know.
there's also, was it Bobby Caldwell?
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
Slightly later. He's more on the soul side.
Okay.
But it does also veer into Joe's favorite yacht rock. But it's much more, you know, it's more jazzy,
sophisticated.
much more sophisticated. Yeah. Just
it's
before
more clever.
Yacht rock's like, I guess, the
Joe's favorite
people in those genres that
yacht
went
rock
more
for
commercial.
White Californians. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, more commercialized. You call it yacht rock, I guess.
Okay, excellent. Well, I'm glad. I pulled this album out 1 minute ago, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope someone knows about this because I don't.
We got to play it after.
Excellent.
That looks great.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about
Duke?
this. Oh, it's on Epic. It's on
Brazilian
Epic
Love
Records. I bet you that's great.
Oh, nice. I'm happy to pull this one out
Let
because I sold a copy of this last week in here, and after I sold it, I regretted selling it, and two, I think I actually undersold it, which is
I knew this record because I recognized the art
the
here.
logo, the Jet Records.
Yeah.
I think Jet Records might have been something to do with Paul McCartney.
Oh, is that true?
But no, it's not true. It's me merely, but I think it might be. And okay, so ELO Discovery. Can't remember what the tracks are on here that are their big hits.
This is a cool record. I listened to this early.
Shine a Little Light.
Yeah.
Diary of Horace Wimp. Last Train to London, which is a fantastic.
Shine a Little Light is fantastic.
Don't Bring Me Down.
Don't Bring Me Down.
Bruce. And who the hell is Bruce? And does he actually say Bruce? Don't bring me down. Bruce.
Maybe it's Bruce. What's his face from Cream?
Anyway, so yeah, I sold a copy of this. If you ever see anything on the Japan Master Sound label, just buy it. They're worth 3 times as much as the regular labels. Michael Jackson brought out Thriller in the normal OB pressing, but he also did a Master Sound pressing. It's worth 3 times.
Oh, really?
So I'm happy to see that.
This is a super cool. This is a super cool record.
And one
Jeff Lynne.
Jeff Lynne spent his whole life wanting to be a Beatle.
Yeah.
And that's why I think maybe Jet Records might have something to do with Paul McCartney.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. I know there's a connection for sure.
And he also did the Traveling Wilburys with
George Harrison
and Bob Dylan.
And Bob Dylan. Who's Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
And
Roy Orbison.
Tom Petty, Roy Orbison.
Yeah. Okay, we're nearly there.
We're nearly done.
We are nearly.
We are done.
We're going to finish on. I don't know. This is actually it's quite interesting. A massive.
Was that a occupation?
Anthology of
who?
Eric Clapton.
Of Eric Clapton? Oh, that's Eric Clapton. Oh, yeah, of
Eric
course.
Clapton. And that is a really controversial figure in rock.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Because of his relationship back in the day. With,
he did this really mad. Did you hear about it? Racist rant in like the 60s. No, the 70s.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, in the middle of a show in London.
Oh, it's weird. I never heard
he
that.
literally stopped the show and went on a 1.5.
That doesn't make any sense because he was so closely connected with the blues.
Yeah, his entire life, his everything
to blues players. Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't.
That doesn't make any sense.
I can't help you unless he was off his. You can go on.
It's well known that he had a real drug bender
Well,
for
I
a
think
minute.
that could be his only possible get out, because you can go to YouTube and listen to the rant.
I don't think that is if you don't have those views, you wouldn't like be like that about them. Like no matter, like that wouldn't. It doesn't. Being like fucked up doesn't like make you totally switch your point of view. It just exaggerates something that you've been feeling.
You know, there was I mean, all, you know, everything aside, whatever. There's this Eric Clapton. He did what he did, and that's for people to choose what they make of it. But there was also quite a famous article I read recently about Elvis Costello when he was in his punk stage in maybe 1978, touring America and being interviewed, and he went into a really racist rant about
Elvis Costello.
Yeah, about blues music and how outdated and irrelevant, and he started getting really racist.
I never think of Elvis Costello as a controversial.
No, I mean, but I was surprised as well. And anyway, but there was a follow-up to that interview with Elvis Costello, and I might be getting all this wrong, but it's in this ballpark. There was a blues artist came along, and a journalist asked him, "Did you read what Elvis Costello was saying recently?" And the blues artist just turned around and said, "The bloke had been drinking. Anything anybody says once there's alcohol involved is just off the record."
Yeah,
and that's it. And I kind of guess that's,
to your point, though. Like
it depends what they say and how they say
it.
It depends what they say and how they say it.
Yeah. 90% drugs, 10% truth, but then you've got to think about where the 10% comes from.
Yep.
I don't agree with that. I think it totally depends what you said and how you said it. You can't say 90-10 all the time. It's
of course.
There's nothing that you can say unless you know exactly.
Everyone's going to have their own theory. But Eric Clapton, big influence on music.
I love him. I'm a fan.
I don't think he is that. I mean,
people rate him. Some people rate him as the greatest guitarist ever.
He's phenomenal.
I wouldn't know about that technically because I don't play an instrument, but I think I enjoy stuff. I mean, like Layla's an incredible tune, and then when he stripped it down and did the acoustic version, like wow, that's like two completely different, perfect 10 out of 10 songs.
Yeah,
that are the same song but sound totally different. But apart from that, like Sunshine of Your Love's good, and there's not that much.
I Shot the Sheriff.
I grew up as a young.
The Sheriff, wasn't that Bob Marley?
It's Bob Marley, but he redid it and he did a great job.
Cocaine.
That's a good track.
Amazing.
Yeah. My problem with him is the first records I heard of him were all in the 80s when he was quite kind of. It was decent, but it's kind of like dad rock. And my dad was just playing it all the time, his CDs, Eric Clapton's 80s albums, and that's all I remember, like as a very young kid. Just hearing, and
he's gone through periods, Derek and the Dominoes,
Cream.
Cream, obviously. I mean, he's been in some
White Room,
obviously,
Blind
White
Faith.
Room is a great track.
That's a great track.
But he did Tears in Heaven.
Yeah, that was part of the same record.
Track. That's a great track.
That was when his kid died.
Yeah, fell out of the window.
Yeah, it was like 50 floors up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, brutal.
Obviously that changed his life and his music. Anyway, so that's the last record of the day. Eric Clapton compilation.
This is a compilation, yeah.
Not a bad way to go out.
Cool.
Good conversation. And what are we going to play first?
The
Brazilian Love Affair.
Yeah, one of the Brazilians.
Got to, yeah.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Thanks very much for watching. And
see you next time.
Say goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
Nice one, Duffy. Thank you.
So long.
Boom. Now we don't have time here to press stop.
So we're still going. So I can give my story.
Okay.
Give a story.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. Well, we can just stop it when it's.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're just going to record in the records in the background. Okay.
The good mix of records, that's for sure.
Well, it's some you win, some you lose. That's kind of a nice little box.
I don't know. I liked all the records for the most part. Didn't you? No?
Yeah, and I don't even need them to be all stuff that I really like. It's nice, but it's just more interesting to be whatever.
Yeah, totally. I
whatever
agree.
it is.
I agree.
I like it being just,
I quite
even
like
if it's
the way-
awkward stuff, it's a challenge,
I
isn't
quite
it?
like the way in the totally unprepared it kind of segued from the Brazilian Tom Verlaine album, and then a lot of Brazilian albums came up in the second box. And
Yeah,
they arrived 6 years apart.
Yeah.
Which is totally amazing.
I'm
very pleased with that Tom.
I'm excited. I was just gonna say I'm excited about that
Well,
record.
I just like I can't believe he actually handled that record. It's quite nice.
Do you know if he had stayed in the business after television?
He made tons of solo albums.
Oh, he was recording.
I know people who are big Tom Verlaine solo fans, and I'd never bothered to listen to any of them.
Oh,
because
interesting.
I never heard anything that, it's like asking me to listen to a Mick Jagger solo album.
Yeah.
Probably.
Ty, stop.
We've been going on for 3 hours.
It's done.
We're just talking about floods in Nepal now.